Right, so guess who's back? It's Nadhim Zahawi. Oh, we've missed him, haven't we? Not. He's been quiet for quite a while, hasn't he? I can't imagine what's brought him back out of the woodwork now, except, of course, the Conservatives of Stratford on Avon are now deciding who their candidate to stand at the next general election will be. And as I predicted a while back, after Zahawi's fall from grace and subsequent period of silence, particularly as various other Tory MPs were announcing their intentions not to run again, he was noticeably absent from that list of MPs. And I said at the time, I bet he'll try and get reselected. That's how absolutely unapologetic he really is. And so it has come to pass. He's pulled his head out of the sand and raised it above the parapet because he wants to be reselected. That's not to say this is necessarily straightforward. Members in his constituency are livid with him, apparently, and in light of that, this is what it's taken for Zahawi to finally issue a proper apology for incorrectly filing his tax returns. He finally admits it, though he's chosen to use the words careless in regards to this matter rather than deliberate. He still refuses to say it was intentional, but that'll be a matter for local Tory members to make up their own minds about. Up until now, the only people he has actually apologised to is his own family, but that was for the toll the entire taxpayer has taken on them. No apologies for falsifying his tax returns, no apologies for those he falsely accused of hounding him and threatened with legal action, no apologies to the rest of the country for defrauding the public purse. Allegations of tax impropriety regarding Zahawi reportedly go back up to a decade. He claims carelessness. You sorted out the matter after the Serious Fraud Squad, the National Crime Agency and HMRC had been investigating you. Coincidentally, at the same time, you were made Chancellor of the Exchequer, so you were in a position to put it all to bed. Careless and not deliberate, you say. What are the chances of your carelessness being put right when you end up in charge of the nation's wallet then, eh? This is what Tories in Stratford-on-Avon need to weigh up. Zahawi, whilst on 3 months' tax-free salary after being sacked, which in the circumstances is perverse, now saying he has learned from the experience. I bet he has. He's learned new ways not to get caught again, because there is no doubt in my mind he would still be defrauding the taxman if he hadn't been caught out by various investigators, not least the exposure the story got from the likes of Carol Vorderman and Dan Needle at Tax Policy Exchange. He's saying to his constituency members now that the important thing is that he cooperated fully with the investigation conducted by Rishi Sunak's on-a-leash ethics advisor, Sir Laurie Magnus. But no, that isn't the important thing. The important thing was that Sunak didn't think he could bury this, was forced to allow said sleazar to investigate him, which all culminated in him getting the sack. That's the important thing, Nads. It is absolutely sick and twisted that this man get rehabilitated after having to cough up nearly £5 million in unpaid tax and fines to HMRC and has avoided jail completely over it, when anyone not a multimillionaire like him would be facing time behind bars. Look at Jared O'Mara. Instead, incredibly, this man still thinks he deserves to be a politician, still deserves to make laws in this country, a highly paid member of parliament, and really doesn't show any remorse. He seems to think, well, I've been publicly shamed, that'll do, time to come back. Please, God, Stratford Tories, find somebody else and back this shameless creature off. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit like and subscribe, leave a comment and hit the notification bell too, so you don't miss the next one. Also look out for me on social media and other interesting stuff by clicking on the Linktree link in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, folks.